Hey, shalom. Most High Christ bless.
Most High Christ bless.
Hey, I'm your brother, Officer Uzziah. I'm your host to my right.
Officer Noah. Officer Jalil.
Officer Sarah. To my left.
Officer E.
Officer Maccabee.
And Officer Fury. And this is Return of the Gods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo.
We in the building. We in the building.
Yeah.
Right.
We in the building. We in the building. We in the we in the building. We in the building. We in the we in the we in the we in the building. 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 We in the twofold. Time short, checking who blow as it is written. No typo. We stay lit. It's a light show. Big Judah, big line. My brother with me.
All
He
praise to the Most High. All right, listen. We're going to start at 2000. Give me 2000. World at War. Put a thumbnail back up. Put the thumbnail back up.
It's chaos going on in the world today.
World at War. Where is the church? Where the church at? You know what I'm saying? You know, I was scrolling on the internet. I'm just trying to find a sermon from a pastor just, you know, talking about what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's bombs dropping, countries shooting at each other, world leaders talking stuff on camera.
I ain't heard nothing.
You know what I'm saying? What the church got to say about
They at
this?
the church jigging.
Hey, man, you know they about to celebrate Thanksgiving. They getting ready for that.
Right.
Ah,
That Turkey Day
They got
coming
Christmas
up.
coming up, you
That-
know.
Yeah, that Turkey Day coming up.
damn, they lost in the sauce. All right, man. Let's get the first article. All right. What we got here? Let's read that. Read that right there.
Russia launched a new non-nuclear ballistic missile with medium range on Ukraine's Dnipro region on Thursday.
Read.
Russia's President Vladimir Putin said in a televised statement, marking another significant escalation in the 1,000-day-old war. CNN's chief international security correspondent Nick Patan Walsh has the details.
So, Russia fired a ICBM at Ukraine. What is going on? I think the Israelites been talking about this for ICBM. We the only ones been talking about this. And I was looking
Right.
for the pastor, the Christian pastor, to
Right.
say something about this.
He ain't
I
said
think
nothing, man.
the Benjavites got a song called ICBN.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Like,
yeah.
yo, like what's really happening? It sounds like the prophets has been teaching. You understand what I'm saying? And it's happening now. That's what it looked like to me. But let's read a little more. Let's read the details. That it on that? Play the video. Let's see it. Hey,
crazy.
before we play, give me Matthew. Matthew 26. Read Matthew 26 and 41.
The book of Matthew, chapter 26 and verse 41. Watch and pray.
Do what?
Watch and pray.
You see what God say? God said we got to watch and pray.
That's
You understand what I'm
right.
saying? We got to pay attention to what's happening. Why the pastors ain't watching this? Why they ain't warning the people? That's the job of the pastor, right? Go ahead and play that. Let me see it.
A familiar horror, but a quite different sight on Ukraine's skyline. Multiple projectiles at 5 a.m., apparently from one missile hitting an industrial site in Dnipro city, suggesting, as Ukraine reported, Russia launched a new type of ballistic missile, perhaps intercontinental, a stark escalation.
Today, our crazy neighbor has once again shown who he really is and how he despises dignity, freedom, and human life in general, and how afraid he is. He is also so afraid that he is already using new missiles.
CNN obtained these
Hold up,
exclusive
pause.
images of the missile
Now-
debris. Ukrainian experts
I heard the who's ever orating this video. He said they dropped one. Now, I'm in my 40s, so I seen more than one. I seen more than one, and
Definitely
then I'm
didn't
hearing,
look like one.
and then I'm hearing Zelensky say, "Yeah, my crazy neighbor who's obviously afraid." I mean, that was an ICBM. That don't sound. That don't look like. Those aren't the actions of someone fear. Oh, that's in fear.
Hey, officer, they said, hey, turn this mic down, son. They said it took 36 of their regular missiles just to try to shoot down one of their missiles. That's how fast.
But that was an ICBM. You ain't shooting that.
Right, that's the point. I'm saying they was trying to shoot it down. They wasted. Let me rephrase
Right.
that. They wasted 36 of their missiles to try and shoot down that hypersonic missile.
Hey, that it said that was 5 a.m. at a some kind of industrial plant, right? So it's a factory. People work there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know here in America, people be at work at 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. and stuff at the factory, in the warehouses. So just imagine you at work, you know what I'm saying? You clocking in to work and just ICBM just hit that joint. You know what I'm saying? This the stuff our people can't imagine. That's why they don't believe them gonna come over here.
And you know
I'm saying?
what? When I see stuff like that, I think give me Exodus 15:3, because the church not teaching what the Most High and Jesus Christ is really about. Because when you go to church, they talking about love, prosperity. This show season, right? Read that scripture real quick. Exodus 15:3.
The book of Exodus, chapter 15 and verse 3.
Uh-huh.
The Lord is a man of war.
The scriptures say the Lord is a man of war, right? So, you know, the Lord is showing us visuals of what's to come. He's showing us on live television, guess what? War is coming. World War III is coming. You know what I'm saying? And the church ain't teaching it.
They not teaching that at all. Give me that in Isaiah chapter 54 and verse 16. Because look, what was that? Zelensky said, "Hey, my crazy neighbor, he's fearful." My man's Putin fired three ICBMs, and those things they split the missile he shot is split up into 6 different missiles, so he can put warheads. So, but you can put attach nuclear warheads on it. You know what I'm saying? So this is an escalation of biblical proportions.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? All you got to do is attach some nukes to it. That's what's next. You understand what I'm saying? But read that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 54 and verse 16.
Because we not finna give the credit of this great power to the white man. We just not finna do that. Come on, read what God said.
Behold, I have created the smith.
The Smith. That Smith was Oppenheimer. He created the atomic and hydrogen bomb. Go ahead.
That bloweth the coals in the fire.
Uh-huh.
And that bringeth forth an instrument for his work.
Read.
And I have created the waster.
The what?
The waster.
It's an ICBM missile. Intercontinental ballistic missile. That's what it's talking about. Go ahead.
To destroy.
To what?
To destroy.
To destroy. That's what's going to happen. Now let's get some details. Wait, I want to get some details of the damage of a nuclear warhead on top of that ICBM. Get that in Zechariah 14. See, what we gonna do is we gonna show that God is responsible for these things.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? We gotta prophesy before it happens, so can't nobody say it just happened. You know how the Negro think things just happen. It was a coincidence. Ain't no coincidence. The Lord said the world gonna end by thermonuclear fire. That's what's gonna happen. Get that in Zechariah 14 and 12. Come on.
The book of Zechariah, chapter 14 and verse 12. And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
And guess what? Everything that's happening is for the deliverance of the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's right.
That's why the waster was created.
right.
For our deliverance. God got to waste everything so we can go
That's
home.
right.
But go ahead.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
They flesh going to do what?
Consume away while they stand upon their feet.
It's only one thing that can do that. A nuclear missile. ICBM with a nuclear warhead. Putin just shot the ICBM to put the whole world on notice. He put the whole planet on notice. Listen, y'all playing games with my people over here. You understand what I'm saying? I'm going to show y'all something. Keep reading.
And their eyes shall consume away in their hole.
Read.
And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
It's only one form of weaponry that can do that today. That's a nuclear bomb. Go ahead.
You know what? That movie Terminator.
Yeah, so
That was a perfect example of the nuke and what you just described in the Bible. And I know Negroes seen that movie. They seen that movie, but guess
Right.
what? They don't think that's in the Bible.
Find the clip.
They don't think what you just read. They don't think that's in the Bible. Why? Because they laughing and dancing in the church, man. The church is a joke, man. Y'all got to leave that thing.
Hey, what's also so crazy about that, right? If you look like 10, 19 years ago, when you would talk about, hey, World War III is prophesied in the Bible.
Right,
World War III
right.
missiles
We was
are
looking
from-
crazy when
We was
crazy.
looking crazy. Now everybody's talking about World War III.
Right.
The president talking about we on the brink of. Everybody just use World War III so loosely now. So now we ain't looking so
we ain't
crazy.
so crazy
now.
no more. We ain't no conspiracy theorists.
Hey, and most a lot of Negroes right now, they don't even know what we talking about.
Right.
When it comes to the terminology of a ICBM, hey, pull
Right.
up, pull
They
up
can't
that,
even spell that.
Pull up that picture I posted in there from the wiki. The next picture, there you go, right there. Go ahead and read that.
An intercontinental ballistic missile is a ballistic missile with a range greater than 5,500 kilometers.
Right, so 5,500 kilometers is equivalent to 3,400 miles. Now, if I'm not mistaken, how close? Seraphim, you know how close is Africa to America?
I don't know. You
or
lost
like
me with
Spain.
that
You went to Spain.
Yeah,
How far was that flight?
it was like a 7-hour flight, something like that. I don't know.
How many? You know how many miles? Probably
know.
like 12. You can Google it real quick. But that's showing you that it has the capability of traveling across the world. But read on. Keep reading.
Primarily designed for nuclear weapons delivery.
Hold on. It's probably designed for what?
For nuclear weapons delivery.
Right. So they make these ICBMs. The purpose of the creation of them was to deliver nuclear warheads. But the ones that Putin shot, they wasn't equipped with a nuclear warhead. They were just a warning shot. But keep reading.
Delivering one or more thermonuclear warheads.
Read.
Conventional, chemical, and biological weapons can also be delivered with varying effectiveness, but have never been deployed on ICBM.
Right, so these missiles are capable of causing worldwide devastation, but it hasn't been put to its full use yet. Putin just showed the world that, hey, we got these ICBMs and we ready to use them, but we not using them to their full capacity because they was created to deliver those nuclear warheads, but they didn't do that.
Right. I just put it in the chat, man. Show them, give the people a visual, man. Go ahead. All right, go ahead.
And this shall be the plague wherewith the Lord will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
Play it
Their
again.
flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
That's what we looking at right there. Read.
And their eyes shall consume away in their holes, and their tongues shall consume away in their mouth.
You see that? That's what God. This is what Zechariah is describing. Now, it's only one way to escape from that. The Negro think that, you know what I'm saying, that they gonna be able to. Well, they don't really think nothing. They ain't even got their mind on it. But the white man think he gonna be able to get away from this. God said there's only one way to escape from this. Read the next verse.
Verse 13. And it shall come to pass in that day that a great tumult from the Lord
I
shall
said verse 17, bro. What are you talking about? What you know? I said next verse. Where'd he go? Go ahead, read. Verse 17, bro.
Verse 17.
Oh, I'm tripping. Isaiah 54 and 17. I'm sorry. My bad. You all right. 54 and verse 17. Come on, hurry up, brother. 7 seconds.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 54, and verse 17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper.
You see that? When you keep
That's
God's laws,
right.
statutes, and commandments, guess what? That's your only way out of this. Out of that destruction right there. Keep reading.
And every tongue that shall rise against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn.
Come on.
This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord.
Read.
And their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord.
You see that? Only the servants of God gonna escape that. You understand what I'm saying? We got an example of us making it through fire in the book of Daniel. Was that Daniel 3? With Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when you seeing what's happening right now, you need to be trying to get right with God. You understand what I'm saying? We at the beginning. ICBM missiles is being shot. You understand? Now, right now it's going down. People need to get their spirit right. Go ahead.
You know what's crazy, man? Remember they had it was a couple years ago. They had the Doomsday Preppers on TV. You know what I'm saying? They were showing you how everybody was prepping in their bunkers and all that, and now you don't see that no more. You don't see it on TV no more. Why? Because guess what? We close. We real close to them nukes going off. But a few years ago, they had that on TV. They had the TV series and all that. And now you got people like Rick Ross, you know what I'm saying, finna spend about $100 million on the underground bunker. What
His
for?
ass was capping.
Right. Well, you know, that's what they put in the order.
He was like, I got a. He was like. He's like,
Quack, quack, everywhere, quack,
I
quack.
got a bunker.
he said,
That's crazy.
I got chickens.
Quack, quack. That's,
Hey, it's crazy,
Gross.
man. It's crazy, man. Hey,
Yo.
you ain't escaping them nukes, man. It don't matter what you build, where you run to, you ain't escaping. You gotta repent.
My bad. Hey, can we get Ezekiel 3? Because like Officer Saraf had mentioned earlier, the prophet's been talking about this. Now you seeing it come to pass right before your eyes. Ezekiel chapter 2 and verse 2 and 4. Start at verse 4.
The book of Ezekiel, chapter 2 and verse 4. For they are impudent children and stiff-hearted.
Right?
I
Hard-headed, right? Read.
I do send thee unto them.
Uh-huh.
And thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Lord God.
So everything that the prophet is speaking to the people is the Lord. It's the word of the Lord. It's coming from the Lord. But our people rebellious as hell. It's talking about the Negro, Hispanic, and Native American. Right? Read.
And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear.
Read.
For they are a rebellious house.
Uh-huh.
Yet shall know that there hath been a prophet
Right.
among them.
Hard head, make a soft, you know what, right? And that's what our people seeing. They know they gonna find out that a prophet was among them when these things coming to pass. When they start seeing these things in front of their eyes, they gonna know. Them purple niggas was right. That's what they call it. Purple Power Rangers. You know what I'm saying? They told us this. But it's gonna be too late.
Zephaniah 1. Because black folks think they got our people, they got a zeal of God, but it ain't according to knowledge. You understand? Everybody looking for the day of the Lord. You understand? You ain't ready for the day of the Lord. Ain't none of us ready for real. Get that in Zephaniah chapter 1. Zephaniah chapter 1, start at 14.
The book of Zephaniah, chapter 1 and verse 14. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near and hasteth greatly.
Meaning it's coming up fast. You understand what I'm saying? The black folks think that the day of the Lord gonna be bubbles and sunshine. It's not finna be that. You understand? It's finna be nuclear fire. Go ahead, read.
Even the voice of the day of the Lord.
come on.
The mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
Read that part again.
The mighty man shall cry there bitterly.
Your Zelenskys, your Netanyahus, your Putins, your Trumps, they gonna cry bitterly. You understand what I'm saying? Read.
That day is a day of wrath.
It's a day of wrath. Go ahead.
A day of trouble and
trouble and distress. Go ahead.
A day of wasteness.
Remember, because the Lord created the waster to waste. Go ahead.
And desolation. A day of darkness and gloominess. A day of clouds and of thick darkness.
Read.
A day of the trumpet and alarm against the fenced cities and against the high tower.
It ain't nothing your city ain't nothing you gonna be able to do to protect yourself from this day. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And I will bring distress upon men, that they shall walk like blind men, because they have sinned against the Lord.
What?
Because they have sinned against the Lord.
So you need to be checking your church pastor and make sure that he leading you right in this day. The ICBM's flying all right now. They tested. That's all that was a test. Putin was like, yo, they did what? Man, warm up one of them couple of them ICBMs. Let me see what they do. You understand what I'm saying? They worked. They worked. Now the world knows. Go ahead, read.
And their blood shall be poured out as dust.
Read.
And their flesh as the dung.
Come on, read.
Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath.
Read that one more time for black folks.
Neither their silver nor their gold shall be able to deliver them in the day of the Lord's wrath.
Because you know what? That's what the Negroes is hearing in church right now. While ICBMs flying around and drones flying around and missiles and ballistics flying around, Negroes worried about silver and gold. Come on.
But the whole land shall be devoured by the fire of his jealousy.
Read.
For he shall make even a speedy riddance of all them that dwell in the land.
This is the day of the Lord. What makes you think you live in your life right now to receive grace from that or deliverance from that? Or is your conscience right with God right now? Can't nobody in good conscience say they right. They ready. Especially if you're in a Christian church. He ain't told you, he ain't even reading you this.
That's right.
The Christian church pastor is not reading these verses right here to the people.
Yeah, that verse 18, that was talking about Rick Ross. He think he finna get a bunker and you know what I'm saying, that silver and gold ain't finna
Right.
save them chickens, they're quack.
Right.
The chickens, you know what I'm saying? It's not finna save you.
He said, I got chickens.
Quack, everywhere. Everywhere, quack.
Yo, give Malachi 4 verse 1. Malachi 4 and verse 1. Come on.
The book of Malachi, chapter 4 and verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
It's going to burn like what?
The day cometh that shall burn as an oven.
Listen, man, it's going to be hot. The day of the Lord going to be hot. Fire. Burning like an oven. It's going to feel like an oven. Go ahead.
And all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly.
Everybody that think they knew better than God. They had a better plan. You understand? All of those people, go ahead.
Shall be stubble.
They going to be what?
Stubble.
No, they're going to be able to run away.
Shall be stubble.
They get burnt up. You're not going to make it out of this. You must pay attention to what God has to say in these last days. Y'all, one of y'all got something?
Yeah, I just posted a thumbnail in there. Put that thumbnail up. Let's see how the world leaders talking, right? We talking about the world at war. How Putin talking? Because you wasn't far-fetching what you just said. This how he talking for real about the missiles. Read that title.
Putin tells Britain, behave or you're next.
Whoa!
Hey.
Whoa!
So,
Yo, you know the Lord behind that.
Facts.
Damn.
Facts. So watch this. So I'm gonna post this in there too. So Putin, this how Putin talking. Why Putin talking like this though? People be thinking like this stuff just be coming out the blue.
Right.
America and the United Nations and not the United Nations, the EU, been putting not tariffs, sanctions on Russia for years and been trying to mess up their economy. And then nobody talked about how Ukraine. They talked about it, but Ukraine shot missiles into Russia. Remember, they blew up my man's house. They blew Brown House up.
Oh, you talking about
That was Iran.
yeah.
That was Iran?
Nah, Iran. Yeah, Iran, they had a what you call a drone. They blew up
Yeah,
Netanyahu.
drone. Netanyahu house. Yeah, my bad. No, I think that somebody did. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Zelensky stuff got blew up too.
Somebody, but the point is, Ukraine shot missiles into Russia. Those missiles they got from United States and they got from Britain. So Putin was upset and said, "Okay, if you gonna shoot missiles from,
You gonna give
give them missiles,
artillery?
yes,
to hit us.
to shoot at us, y'all next." That's why he said that.
Hey.
Those, go ahead.
No. So I got a video on that. Because we talking about these ICBM missiles they got, right? Putin and Russia, they threatened Britain. They said we'll drown y'all with a tsunami with nuclear missiles.
Whoa.
We got the video. The last video that's posted in there. It's by The Sun. It says The Sun.
Post that look that other thumbnail I posted in there. It
Yeah,
says
post that
where
first.
Oreshek could reach. That's the name of the missile, if I'm not mistaken. So the missiles
Yeah,
that
that's the
they
name of the missile.
the missiles that they shot the other day, they say it's a new prototype missile that's medium range, what they call it. The intermediate range. That's what they
Right.
call it, right? And they say the missile so fast is 7 times. No, I think he said 11 times faster than the speed of sound, which is about 7,700 miles an hour. Right? Supersonic, not supersonic, hypersonic. That's what they call the missiles. So when he said that y'all next, pull up the thing. This the range. You see on the far left where it says United Kingdom. That's why he was saying if you keep talking all that stuff, y'all
Right.
next.
He's saying don't think y'all can't get touched.
Exactly. That's what he's saying. He said, how long it said it reached UK? It said it'd take 20 minutes.
What can you do in 20 minutes once you get that news?
Nothing. You can't do nothing in 20 minutes.
Hey, I just put an article in there. Pull that up real quick. It's like Iran and hold nuclear talks because the topic is world at war, right? You know what I'm saying? We trying to show our people that, you know, this is what's going on in society. This is actually happening in real life. Pull that article up. I just posted it. Read that title.
Iran to hold nuclear talks with France.
So you got countries holding nuclear talk. You understand? You got these countries right here. They finna have a nuclear talk coming up this Friday, right? Now I'm saying scroll down. Scroll down. Read that first paragraph.
Iran says it will hold nuclear talks with officials from France, Germany, and the United Kingdom this week, amid escalating tensions over Iran's nuclear program.
So they finna have a talk. They trying to have a whatever type of talk they trying to have. They want to talk to Iran about their nuclear program, right? Now I'm saying on that article. Now I'm saying scroll down a little bit more. Scroll down to the the move came as tensions ran high. Scroll down. Read right above the ninth, right there. The move came as tensions ran high. Read that.
The move came as tensions ran high over Iran's nuclear program, which critics fear is aimed at developing a nuclear weapon.
You see that? Go ahead.
Something Tehran has repeatedly denied.
So they trying to have this talk to see if they developed a nuclear weapon. These countries finna sit down and they finna have a nuclear talk with Iran.
Hey, keep reading a little bit. Read a little bit more on that. Let me see what's going on right there.
On Friday, Iran announced a series of new and advanced centrifuges, technology that refines enriched uranium into gas. We will substantially increase the enrichment capacity with the utilization of different types of advanced machines. Behrouz Kamalvandi, Iran's Atomic Energy Organization spokesman, told Iranian State TV. Despite the announcement, Iran said it would continue to cooperate with the IAEA. We remain committed to taking every diplomatic step to prevent Iran from developing nuclear.
Now, why is that?
It's crazy. From developing nuclear weapons, including through snapback if necessary. The UK's Foreign and Commonwealth Office told the AFP news agency.
You see that?
Listen, don't nobody want Iran getting nukes.
Exactly.
They already know what time it is.
Man.
I think they are. To be honest, I already think they got them.
But you know, it's crazy the fact that they finna have a nuclear talk.
They trying to calm Iran down.
Yeah, hey, sir, please don't
Iran
don't
gonna
develop
crash
that.
out. They know Iran gonna crash out.
What you
They
gonna
get
tell
all
them,
the
man? You
nukes,
over there
man.
bombing they people. What you finna tell them? Hey,
They finna
don't
crash out.
Don't
bro.
make that bomb, please. Please
And
don't.
they don't care how it go. Like they don't win, lose, or draw.
Man,
they
listen.
crashing out.
Hey, listen, man. This
Right.
hey, the world at war, bro.
Hey, I want to go back to that Putin, what Putin said, what Noah put up in there, bringing Britain in there, where Putin talking to Britain. See, this ain't no. Give me that in Isaiah 13:4. See, yeah, but it ain't no coincidence of who he's naming. Isaiah 13, I think that's 4. I won't. Just read that.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 4.
Come on.
The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together.
Gather together, go ahead.
The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle.
The what?
The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle.
You got to see that the Lord is behind all of this. You understand? Read.
They come from a far country.
What's that talking about? Nukes. That's what come from a far country. Go ahead.
From the end of heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation, to destroy the whole land.
But I wanted that point in verse 4 that the Lord is gathering, mustering up everything that's happening right now. Now go to Revelation chapter 17. Revelations chapter 17. Why y'all keep using that damn sound effect? I just want to know why.
It doesn't fit. Nah, fam.
Who doing that? Get off of him. Read Revelation chapter 17 verse 10.
The book of Revelation, chapter 17 and verse 10. And there are 7 kings, 5 are fallen.
5 are fallen. The 5 that fell was Greece, France, Spain, Germany, and Russia. Go ahead.
And one is.
One is. That's talking about Rome. Go ahead.
And the other is not yet come.
The other that's not yet come was Britain. So we talking about Britain, because Putin just threatened Britain. You understand what I'm saying? Read.
And when he cometh, he must continue a short space.
So all of those nations, they gonna have a little time period where they gonna have help with America. You understand what I'm saying? But drop down. I want the point in 16. Read that.
Verse 16. And the 10 horses which
What?
Excuse me. And the 10 horns.
The 10 horns, talking about the European Union, NATO. All of these are NATO countries we talking about. Go ahead.
Which thou sawest upon the beast.
The beast is America. Go ahead.
These shall hate the whore.
They eventually gonna do what?
Hate the whore.
They gonna hate America. Why? Because of the things that's being that's happening over there in Europe right now. They responsible for everything. You understand? Keep reading.
And shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh and burn her with fire.
The EU, the NATO is gonna burn America with fire. We gonna see why. Watch this. I want to show y'all something. You got something? I'm finna go to another article.
I was gonna say the reason why they hate them, that go along back to the sanctions and the tariffs.
Right.
Because America will say we not doing business with Russia no more. And America will force all the European nations to do that. And that ends up hurting the European nations too. That means that's hurting their pockets.
Exactly.
They not making money off Russia or getting exports from Russia. So that's another reason why they might not, why they wouldn't like America and will turn on America.
I was gonna say now with Russia said to Britain. Can you play that video? That video only a minute and 30 seconds. Play that video real quick.
Oh, it was a video with that?
Yeah, it's a video on that. What real threats that Russia has towards Britain when they say you're next if you get out of line. Play that video. The one is
turn that music down. I can't hear it. Read it, Elijah.
In general, why do they threaten vast Russia with nuclear weapons while they are only a small island?
So they're talking about Britain. Read.
The island is so small that one Sarmat missile is enough to drown it once and for all.
So they saying they got the nuclear power and the ICBMs
puny humans
to drown the whole island of Britain. Read.
Russian missile Sarmat, aka Satan II, the world most powerful, is capable of destroying an area size of Texas or England.
Сармат самый мощный в мире.
Новая смертельная гиперзвуковое оружие способна уничтожить территорию размером с Техас или Англию.
Это всего лишь
a single launch, Boris, and there is no England anymore.
Борис, а Англии нет. Раз и навсегда.
Once and for all. Why do they play games?
Другой вариант погрузить Британию в морозь.
Another option to plunge Britain into the depths of the sea is the Russian underwater robotic drone Poseidon.
Whoa, underwater robotic drone?
Poseidon. They call it Poseidon.
Ooh-wee. Go ahead.
Пучину российский подводный робот-беспилотник Посейдон.
It approaches the target at a 1 kilometer depth with the speed of 200 kilometers per hour, or 125 miles per hour.
Нет никакого
There is no way to stop this underwater drone.
Боеголовка на нем
It has a warhead with a capacity of up to 100 megatons.
торпеды у берегов
The explosion of this thermonuclear torpedo close to Britain's shores will raise a giant wave, a tsunami up to 500 meters.
Listen, they already got tactical battle plans. And they letting them know, like, yo, y'all stop talking now. Stop talking now. I'm going to send a 500-meter wave at y'all.
That's crazy. Hey, you know, in World War II, Britain was when it came to Britain, what was going on, you know what I'm saying, when he was what was Hitler, he was attacking Britain. That changed Britain was always like some, you know what I'm saying, just in the mix somewhere. And that changed. America got involved at that point, and that's what changed the trajectory of the war. So it's some, you know what I'm saying. Britain, it's something about Britain, man. You know
Keep going on that video. Finish it up real quick.
This tidal wave is also a carrier of extremely high doses of radiation. Surging over Britain, it will turn what is probably left of them into radioactive desert. Permanently unusable for anything.
Right. So that's it. That's it. Second Ezra 5 and 9. You can start at verse 8. And let's read it through real quick, because the Bible prophesies of nuclear radiation destroying the waters too. That's in all this destruction that we seeing unfold before our faces, and it's being talked about in these big rooms and in these politics. Guess what? It's already prophesied in the scriptures. Read that. 2 Ezra 5 and 8.
The book of 2 Ezra, chapter 5 and verse 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places.
Right, because when them bombs going off, guess what? The world is going to be going crazy. You're going to find out that you got 20 minutes to get your affairs together. Everything is going to be going crazy. Just like all the movies that Esau make at the end of the world, they always showing how everything goes haywire when the destruction is coming. But read on.
And the fire shall be off, sent out again. And the wild beasts shall change their places.
Right, the wild beasts. Remember that movie, End of the World? This is
Leave the World Behind?
Yeah, Leave the World Behind.
Yeah.
How they had the deers out of the place, the flamingos, all the birds, everything was out of place.
Bro, it's a lot of animals that live on the island in the United Kingdom.
Yeah.
If them go underwater, where do they come?
Hey, keep reading. That's facts. Keep reading.
And menstruous women shall bring forth monsters.
It's saying menstruous women gonna bring forth monsters, because guess what? Those women that's pregnant, when that nuclear radiation hit, guess what it's gonna do? It's gonna mutate their baby. So their baby's gonna be born looking like Cyclops.
The hills have eyes.
Yeah, the hills looking like Igor, Cyclops, all of them. But keep reading.
And salt water shall be found in the sweet.
And salt, because why? Why the salt water is going to be found in the sweet? Because of those nuclear tsunamis. It's going to bring that water into their land and destroy their land. But read on.
And all friends shall destroy one another. Then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber.
Right. That's it. But yeah, the nuclear destruction on in these biblical proportions, it's already been prophesied. And the world is showing us what we reading.
Right. All right, get the next article. Let's move on. Luke 21 and 9.
The book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 9. But when ye shall hear of wars and commotions, be not terrified.
So we ain't supposed to be terrified, but we're hearing these things. Go ahead.
For these things must first come to pass.
The Lord warned us that these gonna come to pass. Go ahead.
But the end is not by and by.
It's not the end yet. Go ahead.
Then said he unto them, nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom.
You see that? That's what we're seeing right now. Nation against nation, kingdom against kingdom. Ukraine, Russia, Iran, Israel, who else in Lebanon, Syria, Britain, France now, because France, they done shot Zelensky, they done shot again. I ain't put that in there. They done shot some more rockets over there that had France stamped on them. So listen, it's about to go down, man. And Negroes ain't even paying attention to this. You can't even talk to them about none of this.
Nope.
You understand what I'm saying? They
don't
still
even wanna
stuck on
talk
John
about it.
3:16.
They don't even want to talk about it.
They don't even want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Act like it ain't got nothing to do with them. Our people need to realize that they the most important thing on earth, man.
They gonna say you being negative.
Right.
Damn.
Damn.
That's crazy.
Y'all got that? The point is, the ICC, what is it? The International Criminal
Court, I think.
Criminal Court. They put an arrest warrant out for Netanyahu for war crimes, for what the things he's doing over there in Gaza. He's starving the people out over there. He's starving the people of Gaza. So, play that video.
Now, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has reacted angrily to the International Criminal Court issuing a warrant for his arrest. He and former Defense Minister Yoav Gallant are accused of war crimes in Gaza and crimes against humanity, which Mr. Netanyahu has labelled absurd.
The truth is simple. No war is more just than the war that Israel has been waging in Gaza after Hamas attacked us unprovoked, launching the worst massacre against the Jewish people since the Holocaust.
Well, as you can
Pause.
imagine, a response to this news.
Now, when you hear this Idumean Esau Edom speak like this, you understand what I'm saying? Now, the one thing I do like about, I don't like nothing about him, but he keep bringing up when they got attacked in October 7th, just like they always bring up the Holocaust. They don't forget nothing that's done to them. But guess what every race of people want us to do? Forget what happened to us. You understand what I'm saying? But that's why the Lord got to blow their ass to hell.
Yep.
But go ahead. Keep playing that.
News amongst international leaders has been mixed. Here's a flavour, starting with Hungarian Prime Minister Viktor Orban, whose country is a member of the court.
There is no other choice but to defy this decision.
Pause.
So today,
So that's Hungary. They're like, yo, we ain't finna, we not gonna arrest Netanyahu. we not finna honor that.
Prime
Go ahead,
Minister
play it.
Mr. Netanyahu for a visit to Hungary. And in that invite, I will guarantee him that if he comes, the ICC's ruling will have no effect in Hungary, and we will not follow its contents.
We comply with national, European, and international laws, so now we're examining exactly what this means for us in terms of national implementation.
We fundamentally reject
It's the United States.
The court's decision to issue arrest
black
warrants
woman.
for senior Israel officials. We remain deeply concerned by the prosecutor's rush to seek arrest warrants and the troubling process errors that led to this decision. The United States has been clear that the ICC does not have jurisdiction over this matter. You've heard us say this before.
The Secretary General respects the work and the independence of the International Criminal Court, and I will leave it at that for now.
It means that the Palestinian people know today that their cries and their efforts to reach to justice and accountability to the crimes committed against them are being implemented and advanced. Yes, justice sometimes takes much longer than bullets and bombs, but at the end of the day, we have reached a point of no return.
The Palestinian people deserve justice. Legal institutions
Okay,
exist
stop
to
that.
hold people.
Now, as we can see, certain countries are not gonna recognize the International Criminal Court. This guy's a war criminal. They saying, listen, you can come to our country, bro. It is what it is, man. Don't shoot nothing at me, man. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that's crazy, man. That's crazy how you could put an arrest warrant out. Y'all supposed to be all in agreement, and you saying that don't matter, but let one of us get an arrest warrant here.
Hey, play the Canadian Prime Minister.
That's crazy,
Play that.
man.
Let's see what he said.
Now that the ICC has issued warrants for Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and his former Defense Minister Yoav Gallant, Canadian law enforcement is obligated to arrest them should they come to Canada. Will you allow that to happen, or will you step in to prevent an arrest?
First of all, as Canada has always said, it's really important that everyone abide by international law. This is something we've been calling on from the beginning of the conflict. We are one of the founding members of the International Criminal Court, the International Court of Justice. We stand up for international law, and we will abide by all the regulations and rulings of the international courts. This is just who we are as Canadians.
Hey, they right upstairs.
It's getting real interesting around this one.
They connect Canada right upstairs. They like, yo, Netanyahu stepped foot in Toronto. They locking his ass up. You understand what I'm saying? It was somebody else that I don't think I got. But the point is, get that in Isaiah 13:4 again, because we got to see what's happening right now. All of these world leaders, things is happening. They all ain't in agreement no more. This ain't. We're not going back to the way things was before COVID. It's over. It's up and it's stuck. Right? Read that, Isaiah 13 and verse 4.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 4.
Come on.
The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered.
Nah. Start at 1, man. Just start at 1.
Verse 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain.
This Babylon is talking about America. It says what? Read verse 2 again.
Lift ye up a banner.
The banner is the Bible. Lift ye up the Bible. Go ahead.
Upon the high mountain.
Against America. Go ahead.
Exalt the voice unto them. Shake the hand.
That's us teaching. That's us teaching, bringing out God's word. Go ahead.
That they may go into the gates of the noble.
And they going to go snitch. Go ahead.
I have commanded my sanctified ones.
He commanded who?
My sanctified ones.
That's us, the prophets. Read.
That's right. I have also called my mighty ones.
And guess what? When we prophesy, the mighty ones activate, which is the angels. That's why things is happening. That's why the spirit is moving and things is shaking the earth. It's taking it off its course. Go ahead, read.
For mine anger.
For his what?
For mine anger.
That's why they seeing all these different lights at night. You understand what I'm saying? Now they all over social media talking about some, and they having alien meetings and stuff. Talking about some, we got biologics. You ain't got no damn alien body, man. You ain't got no spaceship, man. What are you talking about? Now they come on.
That's another thing, right? Also, that's so crazy. 10 years ago, you talk about UFOs. UFOs are the chariots of God. Crazy. You look at you like you was crazy. Now they having whole press conferences with the FBI and government officials talking about, it
is real.
There's some stuff going on out there, out of this world. We can't explain right now. Yeah.
Man, come on, man. You mean to tell me, and what's up with my mic? You mean to tell me that these things moving at speeds y'all can't calculate, they appearing and reappearing, and you got one?
Right.
One just broke down and you got it. Or you caught him. You shot him down. Man, come on, man.
Area 51. Area 51,
right,
they called it.
These chariots, we know them as the chariots. They defy the laws of physics. Like, they be doing stuff that, like, it's to the normal human, it's impossible. You know what I'm saying? For any of us to do. So how the hell you finna catch this thing, man?
Right.
That's crazy.
These things define the laws of physics, but it crashed and you got it. They was like, oh, you got me. And you just holding them.
Then you got whoever, and then you capture whoever was flying.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy, man.
Come on, man. Negroes, but that's what they do to keep you away from God. They throw some stuff out there and niggas be like this. Soon as they point their finger at something, niggas be like, that over there. Aliens, Diddy, Tyson, and everything. That's what we do. That's what Negroes do. It's for us. You understand what I'm saying? To take our eyes off what's really going on. To take your eyes off the Israelites teaching God's law, statutes, and commandment, and bringing forth the end of the world. You understand? Keep reading that. Start verse 3 again.
Isaiah chapter 13 and verse 3. I have commanded my sanctified ones. I have also called my mighty ones for mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness.
Read.
The noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people.
Come on.
A tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of nations gathered together.
That's what we're witnessing right now. All of these nations going back and forth with each other. They bickering. They can't come to no type of agreements right now. You understand? Go ahead.
The Lord of hosts mustereth the host of the battle.
You see that? The Lord is behind all of this. Give me that in Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 1. Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 1. The Lord is behind all of this. You understand why? Because his sanctified ones have been teaching it, have been prophesying it. He gonna make his word good. Read that.
The book of Proverbs chapter 21 and verse 1.
Come on.
The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord.
So every prime minister, king, president, read it again.
The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord.
His mind is being controlled by the Lord. Read.
As the rivers of water, he turneth it whithersoever he will.
He tell them what to say. He tell them what to do. When France gave, or the United States gave Zelensky those missiles to shoot over there in what's that? In Russia, the Lord was like, shoot that ICBM. Putin was like, hit the button. That's what happened. You understand? Go ahead.
How can a Negro, well, Negroes don't read, but how can you read that and go vote and then go vote? You know what I'm saying? Like, that don't even make sense. You voting because you think the president finna do, you know what I'm saying? Think he finna do something that's outside of God. You know what I'm saying? You think he finna do something of his own thoughts in it. No, he finna do exactly what the Lord told him to do. It don't matter who getting there. Their heart is in the hands of the Lord.
You know, what it is that in the church, they don't teach you that the Bible is relevant to today's life. You don't. When you go to church, they don't tell you that America is in the Bible. They don't tell you that Britain is in the Bible. Russia is in the Bible. They don't talk about that stuff in the church. When you go to church, they say this all happened already. That's in the past. That's why they go along and say you ain't got to keep the laws of God no more. Not everything in the Bible just irrelevant to today. Little did you know, the whole history of the world is documented in the Bible,
right?
And all the things that's happening present and in the future is documented in the Bible.
Exactly. Get that in Daniel chapter 4. Then we're gonna see what the church doing. You know what I'm saying? Daniel 4 and verse 17. Come on.
Bring it out. The book of Daniel, chapter 4 and verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers.
Come on.
And the demand by the word of the holy ones.
The holy ones, go ahead.
To the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
Read that part again.
That the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men.
The Lord is in charge. It don't matter who face speaking for the country. You understand what I'm saying? The Lord in control. Go ahead.
And giveth it to whomsoever he will.
Read.
And setteth up over it the basest of men.
What kind of men?
The basest of men.
It's base men over these countries. It's base men over these countries.
That's right.
You understand? The Negro don't understand that.
Hey, what's your boy? Your Putin? He a gangster. Putin a gangster. Trump is a
con artist.
He a con artist and a
slickster, huckster,
and a felon.
Right.
You got Netanyahu. He a war criminal. You know, these are the bases of men, but they making these.
They fugitives, vagabonds, according to the Bible.
The scum of the earth.
Right. Cavemen.
Can we get that?
Go ahead, man.
And,
the Negro looking to them for hope.
Right.
Get that.
You let him teach you God.
What's that? Genesis. Well, he gave him the birthright. Or 28?
38 and
38. Yeah. Because you just named all of them is criminals. All the leaders, all the top world leaders of these nations are criminals, wanted criminals, vagabonds, literally.
The book of Genesis, chapter 27 and verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, Hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, O my father.
So Esau is talking about the so-called white man. This is where all these evil base men come from. Esau, read.
And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, Behold, Thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth, and of the dew of heaven from above.
That's what you see today. These Caucasian nations, descendants of Esau, they ruling over the earth. Everywhere, all the best parts of the world where we used to live, they took those things. That's Bible prophecy. Read.
And by thy sword shalt thou live.
You see that? It says, by the sword shall they live. All these nations live by the sword. Every last one of them.
Right. Everything that they warring over and fighting over right now is land.
Exactly.
That's what they fighting over right now.
And on top of that, look, it said, and by the sword shalt thou live. What's the reason why Netanyahu ain't in prison right now? The reason why he not in prison is because none of these other nations want to stand up and go sword for sword against them and the people that back him. Read.
And shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass when thou shalt have the dominion that thou shalt.
That's it. That's one of the part where it says, and by the sword shalt thou live. These nations don't want to go to war with America. That's why a lot of these nations really don't want to. They know if they go to war with America, that's kamikaze.
Right.
That's it. We got to die for what we believe
Suicide
in.
mission.
Suicide.
You know what else the Negro failed to realize? Because this go back to what Officer was saying earlier about the propaganda. All the propaganda is put out here for us to distract us, right? The Negro. What the Negro don't understand is that the whole world revolves around you, around Jacob. That's what we reading right here. The Negro don't understand what's going on right here. That's it. Everything in the earth is revolving around Jacob and Esau. You understand? Jacob, who is Esau, who is the end of the earth, and Jacob, who is the beginning of what's to come. You understand? The everlasting, the kingdom to come. We the chosen people. Every decision they make, all of this stuff, all of the wars going on is for our sake. It's for our salvation. You understand? And that's what our people, that's what the pastors are failing to teach our people. You understand? That's it.
All right, man. Let's see what the church doing now.
Oh, Christian church.
Now, while all this going on, let's see what's going on in the Christian church, man. If they teaching about World War III,
I got some. Go ahead.
Let me see, man. You got something about the Christian church?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Pour that article up. I think it's 500. 29 verse 10.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 29 and verse 10. For the Lord hath poured out upon you the spirit of deep sleep.
Our people is in the spirit of a deep sleep. Go ahead.
And hath closed your eyes. The prophets and your rulers, the seers hath he covered.
Right. All right, now pour that article up. Let's see what's going on with the church. Read that title right now.
Letting people know that there's hope. 700 meals given out in Darewood ahead of Thanksgiving.
So, what the Christian church is doing to our people right now, letting them know that there is hope. You understand? So, hope for what? What's the hope for, right? Now I'm saying scroll down to St. Andrews.
St. Andrew United Methodist Church partnered with several other churches from all walks of faith, as well as organizations to give away 700 meals from 7 different food trucks.
So you got all these different churches coming into our neighborhoods giving us gifts. A gift destroys the heart. You understand that? And they got our people thinking that this is of God, right? How do I know that? When you keep scrolling down, go down to where it say, I don't ever remember.
I don't ever remember the Bible saying that you had to be from the same denomination to help people.
So why would you put that? You know what I'm saying? Why would you correlate Thanksgiving with the Bible? You understand? This is how you know this is of Satan. Our people sleep because the pastors is not teaching our people who they are out the Bible. The pastor is not teaching the wickedness of this Thanksgiving holiday. That's why Esau can come in our neighborhood, give us some damn turkeys and say, I don't ever remember the Bible saying that. You know what I'm saying? Keep reading.
I've never been able to find that verse.
It's like, I ain't never been able to find a verse. You understand? They use it. They trying to use the Bible to justify Thanksgiving, right? Keep reading.
This is not a United Methodist event. This is a community event that's helping people.
Keep reading.
Prophet said, The more successful we are, the more people we reach.
Uh-huh.
That's not a good thing. We hope to get to a point where we show up with 7 food trucks and nobody shows up.
So, this what the Christian church is doing to our people. Meanwhile, while the world is at war, famine going on, all these things going on, here come the white man coming in our neighborhood giving us turkeys, trying to justify with the Bible. All denominations come and feed the Negroes. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on.
And it's crazy because they said this is what's gonna give our people hope.
Yeah.
And why are they saying that? Because it's all this turmoil that's going on the earth and all this war that's being spoken of and all these different catastrophic events that's happened throughout the world. And they said we're gonna give them food and these turkeys on Thanksgiving to give them hope. But watch this. Read Psalms 91:5. Because what hope do you have from this? Psalms 91:5. Watch this. Because the only hope you're going to find is in keeping the commandments of God and doing what the Lord says to do in order to escape destruction, not giving you a turkey and trying to blind you from what's going on, the realities of the world.
Right.
Because
Make
the
you look the other way.
Right. Yeah, read that. Psalms 91:5.
The book of Psalms, chapter 91 and verse 5. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night.
So the hope in the scriptures, the Lord told the righteous, he said, you're not going to be afraid for the terror that fly by what?
By night.
Read.
Nor for the arrow that flieth by day.
Read.
Nor for the pestilence that walketh in darkness. Nor for the destruction that wasteth at noonday.
So this is talking about thermonuclear destruction right here. But keep reading.
1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee.
Verse 8.
Only with thine eyes shalt thou behold and see the reward of the wicked.
Right. So what is the Christian church doing to prepare the people not to be wicked? Because when they going into these holidays, they going into these false days, going about like it's not about to be a World War III. You over giving out turkeys like World War III is not coming.
Right. You ain't giving them no PPE.
Right.
Prepare them for famine or none of that.
You ain't giving them no hope.
Right. You ain't giving them no
Bug out
hope.
bags,
Right. You just gave
none
them a
of that.
sandwich. You gave them a turkey sandwich.
Hey, you know what's crazy? I'm seeing on the news a bunch of
Mustard.
food getting recalled. You know, so they got that E. coli thing going on, right?
Yeah.
A lot of that's going on right now, and you want to give our people some turkeys.
Right. That's false hope.
Right. Give me that in Lamentations
They
chapter
hope
2.
is in
Our people crazy.
the white man. That's what
Yeah,
they
bro.
hope in. The white man. They want the kingdom. They want this kingdom to go on forever.
They can't pay their damn rent, but they got a turkey.
Right. Get Lamentations 2 and 14. Now, we're not against helping our people. You understand what I'm saying? That fall on hard times. You understand what I'm saying? But they got to be in the right mind. They got to be able to receive the word of God first before any help is passed out. But go ahead, read that. Lamentations chapter 2 and verse 14.
Lamentations chapter 2 and verse 14.
Come on.
Thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee.
Like Thanksgiving, like giving out, promoting this idolatry. You understand what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And they have not discovered thine iniquity.
They ain't telling them they sins when they hand them that turkey. You understand what I'm saying? They ain't telling you, hey, listen, you know you need to stay up that dope, put that cigarette down. You understand what I'm saying? They doing it for a show, for the camera, for a photo op. That's the reason. Go ahead.
To turn away thy captivity.
To do what?
To turn away thy captivity.
Giving away that turkey ain't turning away their captivity. That's keep in captivity. You understand? Read.
But have seen for thee false burdens and causes of banishment.
Causes of banishment. That's why we're in America to this day, because we can't put away the pollutions of Babylon. You understand? Get that in Sirach chapter 12.
Somebody's house might blow up. You know what I'm saying? Frying that turkey. With that propane tank.
Right,
You know what I'm
they
saying?
definitely gonna deep fry it. You know what I mean?
They go deep fry that turkey and somebody's house gonna catch fire, man. You better, hey.
Damn.
Oh, the house is definitely catching on
Yeah,
fire.
hey, that's what's going on.
The Lord destroying
Hey.
their feast.
Hey, y'all better leave that damn Thanksgiving alone, man.
Right, read that Sirach 12, verse 1.
The book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 1.
Come on.
When thou wilt do good, know to whom thou doest it.
So we're supposed to do good to our people, but we need to know them. You understand what I'm saying? We need to know who we doing good to. Go ahead.
So shalt thou be thanked for thy benefits.
Come on.
Do good to the godly man.
Do good to who?
To the godly man.
Do good to who?
To the godly man.
Hey, you need to donate right there, right there, right there. Donate right there. That's how
right.
you do good to the godly, man. Go ahead.
And thou shalt find a recompense And if not from him, yet from the Most High.
Go ahead.
There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil.
Guess what? Thanksgiving is evil. You understand what I'm saying? Our people have yet to realize that. Read it again.
There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil.
We've been celebrating Thanksgiving for how long? It ain't done no good. It ain't helped us.
Message. Hey, and most of them who finna come get their turkey finna come with a cigarette in their hand.
Yep.
They finna come half high, and they still gonna give them their turkey and do something for them.
Bring it out.
Right.
And the turkey has got to be the driest poultry out of all. Who eats turkey any damn way? They passed out a big dry ass turkey, no sides. The last time you ate turkey? Don't want a damn turkey.
Keep reading.
There can no good come to him that is always occupied in evil.
Guess what? Our people occupied in evil every month. It's a holiday from Babylon that y'all celebrating. You occupied in evil. Most of our people are occupied in evil. Go ahead.
Nor to him that giveth no alms.
All right, that's it on that. All right, now let's see what else the Christian church doing, man. Let's see what else the Christian church doing, man. Get 507. Look at Kurt Franklin, man. What the hell happening, man? What's going on?
He breakdancing, man.
You gonna let him show you how to be a man? A godly man? Hey. You mean to tell me this a godly man?
He doing Michael Jackson dance. Man.
Christ gonna come down and do this? Can you imagine the
Hey, that's what Michael Jackson did in Thriller.
Hey, they having a dance off,
man. Look at his pants.
They in the church dancing off.
He got heel boots on, man. What's
look
going
at him.
on, man?
You mean tell me ain't nobody tell Kurt Franklin that ain't no effeminate man getting the kingdom? He don't know that?
This the one that was crying on TV, wasn't it?
That shit crazy.
Hey, man.
Hey, man, play the next one. Play 501, man. This was going on in the Christian church. While World War III about to pop off, or we already in the midst of, because you know it ain't going to be no damn announcement.
Right.
They already fighting it.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? And it's just escalated. But go ahead. This was going on in the church.
Chili. Wow.
That's Keith Sweat. That ain't no damn church song.
It's a child. They just singing anything in 2024.
Damn.
Turn it up, man. I can't hear it, man. That's loud as it go. This damn iPhone, man.
They singing nobody. Hey,
this our people, man.
Hey, look, man.
Let it play, man. We gotta take it in. These are the people we gotta save.
Ain't nobody in there got no damn sense. That's the problem.
Yo, we in a deep sleep for real, man. I know the Lord like, damn. What's wrong with these people, man? We know we gotta stay. Bro, they out here having a breakdance battle. They out here having a sing-off in the church.
Oh.
Man.
All right. Give me Amos. Give me Amos 5, man.
Yo.
Hold on, you don't want to run the next? I think we gotta run all the clips off.
Nah, we gonna run it. We gonna run it. Get Amos 5 and is that 21? Get Amos 5 and 23, man.
The book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 23.
Start up a verse. You know what I want. Give me all of it.
Verse 21.
Pause. That was crazy.
Damn. Yo.
Chill.
Hey, bro.
Start at 21, man. Come on.
The book of Amos, chapter 5 and verse 21. I despise your feast days.
God don't give a damn about Thanksgiving, Easter, Valentine's Day, your birthday. He don't give a damn about that. Go ahead.
And I will not smell in your solemn assembly.
He said don't gather at that. Go ahead.
Though ye offer me burnt offerings and your meat offerings, I will not accept them.
God will not accept it. Go ahead.
Neither will I regard the peace offerings of your fat beasts.
Read this part right here.
Take thou away from me the noise of thy song.
Take what?
Take thou away from me the noise of thy song.
Because it's not no song. It's just a noise to God. Go ahead.
For I will not hear the melody of thy vile.
He said he don't want to hear those vile, disgusting sounds you making. You can't sing. Damn. That's what he's saying. If you're singing about anything outside of God's judgment, he can't hear that. You understand? It's vile and it's disgusting.
That's
you need to be singing praises to God, a judgment and vengeance on all your enemies. That's what the songs are supposed to be about. All right. Let's see what else they doing in the damn church. Let's see what the young black man, the young strong black man, or the YNs doing right now. Is that what they call them now, YNs? Yeah.
Is that what they call them?
Play 502, man. What they doing now? Pause. Now look at these mannerisms of these guys right here. Is this guy gonna prophesy destruction upon his enemies?
Hell no.
Is he gonna prophesy destruction on the nations?
He going to Diddy party.
Man,
He finna start rocking his hips, ain't he?
Play it. Let's see what he do. Let's see what the strong black man doing right now.
They love America, man. Oh.
Used to be getting down like that.
Damn, niggas dropping it like it's
You ain't down. You ain't do it.
I told they was gonna
Why
start
his face
rocking
like
their hips.
that?
Right, look, rocking their hips. That's crazy. See, look, I knew it. That's the
This is what the black man doing in church right now. He acting just like that. Hey, some of y'all got to thank the Lord that he pulled you up out of that. You've been doing this.
Damn.
All on the internet. Forever. You gonna remember like that.
Damn.
Your mouth wide open, shaking your hips, tongue out.
Yo, that's
crazy.
Hey, man.
503.
That's wild.
Come on, man. What they doing, man? What the black church doing right now, man?
I got it. Can't forget about
Praise God, Samson.
this one right here.
That could have been you.
Yo, dang. What
is
the hell
happening?
is this? Christmas be like what?
Why?
Bruh. Yo, that,
Hey, come on. Oh my goodness.
yo,
Come on, man.
She had her feet on him.
yo. And they going to church on Sunday.
Bruh.
You could have been taking pictures like that, man.
Bruh. Hey, bro, come on now, dog.
Yo. He definitely in a Christian church. You know that.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Dang.
See. But the black woman to say that man got the spirit of Christ on him.
Yeah.
Dang. That word say Christ was austere. What's that? No, I think it's in
Mark
Luke.
1,
Luke 19.
Mark 1.
Oh, y'all off, man. What the hell? Y'all ain't precepts, man. What's going on?
1921.
You got it. Read it.
The book of Luke, chapter 19 and verse 21.
Come on.
For I fear thee, because thou art an austere man.
You see what the disciples said? They feared Christ. Christ was serious, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't imagine Christ sitting down here and making none of the mannerisms that these little dudes making that's in the church.
Bring it out.
You understand what I'm saying? That's not the Holy Spirit. That spirit ain't holy. That spirit they got effeminate as hell. It will not get the kingdom of God.
He ain't lying.
Can I get a precept on that? Get Sirach 38, verse 34. Because in the Christian church, they teach our people and our men especially how to maintain the state of the world. They're going to teach you how to be a good, upstanding Negro in America so that this land can move on forever. Read that.
The book of Sirach, chapter 38 and verse 34.
Bring it out.
But they will maintain the state of the world.
That's what they doing, maintaining the state of the world. Why nobody even thinking about Christmas? And then these weirdos in these matching outfits and all type of foolishness pop up. That's encouraging people. Oh, that's okay for me to do. Read.
And all their desire is in the work of their craft.
That's what they put their hand towards, and that's how you know that's what they wanted. That's the thing that's in their heart to do, to keep the customs of America going on forever. And that's what they teach in the Christian church.
Right. Give me that in Jeremiah chapter 23, man. Jeremiah chapter 23, start at verse 1. The Lord gonna judge these pastors for the way our young men act today. You understand what I'm saying? Because it's their fault. Come on, Jeremiah chapter 23, verse 1. Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 1. Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture.
And that's what we're looking at. These young men are destroyed, man. You understand what I'm saying? They walking around all jolly like that. The world about to end. You know what I'm saying? They looking real fluffy out here, man. What kind of representation is that? You know what I mean? They making all kind of moist movements. You understand what I'm saying? Come on, read.
Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture.
Come on.
Saith the Lord.
Read.
Therefore, thus saith the Lord God of Israel against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and have driven them away and have not visited them.
Come on.
Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings.
You see what God said? He gonna visit upon you the evil of your doings. You gonna get judged for that. All of you effeminate pastors, y'all gonna get judged for that if y'all don't repent, man. Y'all got us looking crazy as hell out here. Taking pictures in skinny jeans with our legs in the air. It's crazy.
Damn. Yep. And a lot of these pastors, when we reach out to them and we try to come to the table, have a sit down and show them the words of God, because some of the brothers is ignorant, but a lot of these pastors are just willfully evil. They just willfully disregard what the Bible say. Can I get a precept real quick? Proverbs 19 and verse 27. And it's the warning that we try to give to our people that's in those Christian churches. Look at the Christian church and then look at us. Look at the words of God and look at them. See if they lining up with the words of God, the words that's in their Bible. And if they not, y'all need to leave these Christian pastors alone immediately. Read what you got.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 19 and verse 27.
Come on.
Cease, my son, to hear the instruction that causes to err from the words of knowledge.
That's your Christian pastors. They not teaching us the words of God. Everything that they teaching y'all got our black men effeminized, these women manly. The Bible says to cease to hear the instructions that cause you to err. That's your Christian sermons, your Christian pastors. Leave them alone.
That's right. Right. Give me that. Go back to Jeremiah chapter 23. Drop down to verse 11. Drop down to verse 11. Come on.
Jeremiah chapter 23 and verse 11.
Come on.
For both prophet and priest are profane.
You see that? These priests in Babylon today, they profane. You understand? We just seen them. Kurt Franklin. He a well-known one. He profane as hell. All jittery up there. Come on.
Yea, in my house have I found their wickedness, saith the Lord.
Come on.
Wherefore their ways shall be unto them as slippery ways in the darkness.
Read.
They shall be.
We ain't gonna even get into that. Go ahead, read.
They shall be driven on and fall therein.
Come on.
For I will bring evil upon them.
He gonna bring what?
Evil upon them.
He gonna judge them. Go ahead.
Even the year of their visitation, saith the Lord.
See that? The Lord gonna judge these pastors, man, for they slippery ways, man. You understand?
Damn.
Bruh. Come on, keep reading.
And I have seen folly in the prophets of Samaria.
Yeah, we know you're talking about Northern Kingdom, but go ahead.
They prophesied in Baal.
Come on.
And caused my people Israel to err.
And that's what these priests doing today. They causing our people to err. Giving out turkeys, promoting Thanksgiving and stuff like that. That's idolatry. You understand what I'm saying? Our people look for a sign of hope and things into things that is against God. Come on, read.
I have seen also in the prophets of Jerusalem.
Come on.
In horrible things.
Read.
They commit adultery.
They do what?
They commit adultery.
We've seen all kind of articles about pastors committing adultery. So guess what the congregants gonna do? The same thing. Go ahead.
And walk in lies.
Walk in what?
In lies.
That's all they do is lie. That's all these pastors do is lie. Thanksgiving is not of God. None of these holidays are of God. Come on.
They strengthen also the hands of evildoers.
Come on.
That none doth return from his wickedness.
You see that? They keep promoting this wickedness and our people keep diving further and further in it. When y'all got something? Go ahead.
Hey, get Isaiah 28:15. Because remember, I know we're not talking about the election, but all the elections that come around, when they want the black vote, what that candidate do? They go to the church.
Yep. First stop.
First place they go is the Christian church. Why? What politics and church ain't got nothing to do with one another? Read that real quick. Isaiah 28:15.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 28 and verse 15.
Uh-huh.
Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death.
That's these churches, these pastors, they make a covenant with death. That's the American government. Read.
And with hell are we at agreement.
And they had agreement with all the oppression that our people in. The American government is responsible for the enslavement, oppression, the downfall of black people, and the churches are in agreement with it. Why? Because their pockets get lined. They understand if I teach what I'm supposed to teach that this white man told me, me and mine gonna be all right.
That's right. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through.
That's talking about the judgment of the Lord, read.
It shall not come unto us.
And that's what they think. They think because they got this money, they going to be all right. They think nothing going to happen to them. Why? Because they don't read the Bible and see the stuff that we bringing out about the bombs dropping on it, on the earth and all the things. They don't see that stuff. They don't believe it.
Can't see.
They blind, right? They don't say they dumb blind, they dumb dogs. Read, keep going.
For we have made lies our refuge.
They did what?
For we have made lies our refuge.
Thanksgiving, politics, religion, all these things are lies. Here it is, the world in uproar, bombs getting dropped on the whole other side of the planet. It's genocides going on throughout the whole earth. And they saying, here, take this Thanksgiving turkey and make sure you give your tithes.
Right.
Finish that.
And under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
And that's how you know they're talking about these Christian pastors. They don't speak no truth. They leading our people astray. That's it.
That's facts. Go to Isaiah chapter 30. Isaiah chapter 30, start at verse 1.
Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me.
You see that? That's what our people do. We make decisions based off of emotions. We don't look to God to guide us, guide our steps. Go ahead.
And that cover with the covering, but not of my spirit.
You see that our people are not covered in the Lord's spirit. They covered in the devil's spirit, which is Christianity. That is his religion. Christianity is Satan's religion. That's what our people covered in. That's why they feel like it's, you say what?
It's white supremacy.
Right, white supremacy. That's why they feel like it's okay to celebrate they birthdays, Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, all of these holidays, they covered in Christianity. That's not God's spirit. You understand? Read on.
That they may add sin to sin.
And they can't get about it. They keep digging a hole, keep digging, throwing dirt on themselves. You understand what I'm saying? They just compiling the sin on top of sin. Keep reading.
That walk to go down into Egypt.
America, go ahead.
And have not asked at my mouth.
And went to the scriptures to find out if they living right according to God. Go ahead.
To strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh. And to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
And a lot of our people, they trusting in Pharaoh right now, meaning Trump. You understand? They finna cover themselves in whatever party, what's it, Republican? They finna cover themselves in that. You understand? And he finna probably drop a new form of Christianity with his new Bible.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? We talked about that before. But anyone y'all got anything?
Yeah, you know what's crazy, man? Our people that's in this church, if you ask them about any God's high holy day, you're going to get crickets.
Right.
They don't know nothing about Pentecost. They don't know nothing about the new moons. They don't know nothing about none of the holidays that Christ followed.
They don't even keep the Sabbath.
They don't even keep the Sabbath.
Hey, officer, that's heavy that you said that. This weekend when we was at the Florida Classic, right?
Yeah.
I asked the brother, I said, man, you believe in God? He said, yeah, man, I believe in God. I said, what's your denomination? He said, I'm Pentecostal. I said, oh, so you keep the Feast of Pentecost. He said, what is that? I said, oh, my God.
Whoa. Bro, that's what I'm man, look, bro, listen, man, that's why we have to teach our people, man, because they have no clue about God's high holy day, but they say they love Christ. Even though he celebrated all the days in the Bible, not one Christian doing that.
He ain't lying.
Damn. Can you go back to Isaiah 30 real quick and read verse 1? Verse 1. Read that again.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
Right. Because how do we end up doing that? Adding sin to sin, because the root of our problems is sin. right? That's the root of all of our problems. Is
Bring it
sin.
out.
And then we go take counsel of things outside of the laws of God and end up sinning more. We end up trying to find solutions in sin. You understand? Like that's what we do. The root of the problem is sin. Then we go try to find solutions in sin, and we just end up, like Officer said, we just end up digging ourselves deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. The solution is God's laws. That's where we went left at. Not keeping the laws of God. All our problems come from breaking God's laws, and that's what our people don't get.
All right, get that in Luke chapter 21 and verse Luke 21 and 36. We'll close out. 21:36. Come on.
The book of Luke, chapter 21 and verse 36. Watch ye therefore, and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man.
So I hope y'all got something from that. This has been Return of the God.